Hey everyone, hope you're doing really well in this busy sort of time of year in the lead up to Christmas. Just wanted to share with you all a few things, or lots of bits and pieces that I've gotten, including some things I've gotten over the last few months. Most of it's pretty recent, so I thought I'd share it. It's been a long time since I've done a haul video, so I just thought I'd put up a little video today. So first of all, start with figures and stuff, Star Wars figures. Went to Toys R Us last weekend and finally found another 6-inch Stormtrooper. This is the first one I've seen in stores, so I couldn't leave it there. There was one of the Clone Troopers as well, but yeah, the paint apps were a little bit shoddy on that one, and it wasn't as good as the one I've got, so I decided to go with the Stormtrooper instead. So I'm absolutely stoked to finally have two of these. Trying to get two of all the army builders, all the troops. So I've got two Sand Troopers, two Stormtroopers. Still on the hunt for another clone, but I might just leave that until the next one comes out, the Green Sergeant, and that can count as the second one, so I'll be pretty happy with that. So really happy to find him in stores. Toys R Us is absolutely chock-a-block at the moment with all the new Rebels stuff. No new Black Series 3 3/4 scale ones, so all the Rebels stuff's out in big numbers. As you saw in my review, I did pick up the Inquisitor. Really happy with that guy. Also got little Chopper. This is a cool little droid. I like him a lot. He's really cool. These figures are all $10 each down here, which is pretty good for us. So really happy to find and complete the Rebels set so far. Sort of really hanging out for the next line. So just in the mail today, actually, I've got a couple of figures that I ordered online. From someone from interstate. Finally got Wooher for the Cantina. They were both. This one was on card, and the other one I got was on card too. So he came with the droid detector. So really happy to finally add Wooher to my Cantina bar. I'm only a couple of figures away from completing it, and I found Bo Sheck. So really happy to finally get these two. And yeah, I think the only other ones I need are Mayo, which is the one-eyed guy, and I want to try and track down the 2004 Blue Snaggletooth that come in the Cantina 3-pack. Other things I picked up was this Titan series Ezra. You can just adjust the camera. I showed this in a little bit in one of my most recent custom video. The paint apps on these are pretty shoddy. The whole leg is orange. I've had to paint the boots. That was all orange. That bit was still tan, but the rest of his pants were completely orange, so there was no paint on the knee guard and the pants. So I had to paint all that. I painted on his slingshot. I gave his lightsaber a chrome coat. The only thing I haven't done is painted that symbol white, which I'm going to wait till I've got a finer brush to be able to do that. But pretty happy with these figures. They're quite cool for the price. Great likeness to the characters, so it's just like a mega version of the 3 3/4 inch figure, so I'm pretty happy with that one. And I also got the Stormtrooper as well. If he fits on camera, I might have to sit him down. Another cool looking trooper. Once again, I had to paint a few little extras, such as the black on the underarms wasn't there, the black on the hips wasn't there, and the black on the knee joints. Well, not there's joints there, but the black undersuit there, I had to paint that on. It was just all white, and it just didn't look right. So, but now he looks great. So, and also the black dots there weren't there, and yeah, that's it. I think I touched up the brow band a little bit too. So, this is a cool looking dude. So you can sort of see the scale to the 6-inch guy. He's pretty big. Just looks cool on display. So that's pretty much it for figures. Now we'll go through some non-Star Wars stuff. Just last weekend as well, I picked up the extended edition of the Desolation of Smaug. This is the set, big box set that come with the Barrel Rider statue, which is absolutely amazing. This is crafted by the sculptors at Weta Workshop over in New Zealand. So this is I can't remember what the one I got number 3,753 of 5,100. So limited, quite a large number actually, but I got the one for the Unexpected Journey journey to, which was Bilbo and Gollum. So this is a great little statue to have on display. So you got Thorin, Keely, and or is it Feely? I can never remember that. I know it when I'm watching it, and Bilbo there in the barrel. So really nicely sculpted, great details on it. Looks fantastic. I'm really stoked with that. And while I was at Toys R Us, like I said the other day, I also picked up the 6-inch Bilbo Baggins. They were all on clearance, so I decided to pick him up. Already customized his bag, so that rope's actually rope. I've just painted it because it was sort of a semi tough plastic. So this guy's a great likeness. I've really enjoying this figure so far. He looks absolutely great. Like I said, really good likeness, really great sculpt, cool accessories. He looks fantastic. So decided to pick him up. I'm really happy about that. Now DVDs. Sorry, this video's going to drag on a little bit. Finally picked up Star Wars Rebels, The Spark of Rebellion. Finally came out down in Australia, so really happy to grab this. This was just, I think it was $12 or $13. I can't remember. I've seen the entire season so far, but decided I really want to pick up a hard copy. And in my endeavour to complete my Star Wars media, I did get these a while back. So I got volume 1 and 2 of the Tartakovsky animated Clone Wars. Really love this series. Rewatched it quite a few times. This one's not sure what country this is based, but that's the Australian sort of ratings thing there. But it plays in my PlayStation, so I'm happy. So really happy to grab those ones as well. Also got the animated Star Wars Animated Adventures Droids. This is pretty corny, but for the fact that it's a Star Wars document cartoon, it's really cool to go back and watch this. Actually, it's a little bit corny. It doesn't really hold up all that well these days, but I really wanted it, so really happy to grab that too. I picked up these from eBay. Also got the Ewoks. I haven't watched this yet. My girlfriend's really interested to watch it. So yeah, pretty happy to grab this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Got that pretty cheap as well. And I also found the twin pack of the Star Wars Ewok adventure films from the 80s. This is actually going for quite a lot on eBay. I got it for about $25, I think. I bought it off someone locally through one of the local classified sites. So haven't watched. Can't remember watching the Battle of Endor. I know I have as a kid, but it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I watched Caravan of Courage too. So I will rewatch these eventually at some stage. So that's that. Now books. Now my local Game Trader store has been selling a lot of graphic novels, and I seem to be walking at the right time because I've been picking up a lot of Star Wars ones. Well, not a lot, but I picked up the Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir. This is the Clone Wars arc. So it sort of doesn't tie up Darth Maul's story arc in the Clone Wars. Well, it kind of does, but this sort of ties together all the issues of the trade paperback. So I'll sort of get these for about $20 each, which I'm really happy with. So I grabbed that one. Also got this one a while back when it was first released. This is just the Star Wars The Brian Wood series. Really good. I've read this issue so far. This is obviously trade paperback. So this is volume 1 in the Shadows of Yavin. This is sort of based around the rebellion after the Battle of Yavin, in their search for a new rebel base. And turns out there's sort of a traitor in their midst, because every time they find somewhere, they're closely tailed by the Empire. So it's sort of them trying to rat out this mole within their ranks. So I was able to pick up volume 2 as well. One day we'll sit down and finish reading all these. So it looks to be a great series. Even though it's not canon anymore, it's still great. I love it. Volume 3 should be good as well. And finally volume 4. So really happy to grab those. A couple other books. Just got this one, Star Wars Rebels, Ezra's Gamble by Ryder Wyndham. Read this one in about, I think it took me 3 hours tops. Cool little short story. It's only like a kid's novel, but Ezra teaming up with the Bosk, that's a cool story. And this one here, The Edge of the Galaxy, Servants of the Empire, #1 by Jason Fry. This focuses around Zare Leonis. I haven't read this one yet. He was featured in one of the episodes late in the second half of the first half of the series. So that should be an interesting read too. I'll get to that. And also got this for my birthday. My girlfriend's parents got me this, so it's been sitting on my bedside table for about 3 weeks now, and I haven't started reading it. So I've got to get to it. I've just got to sit there and open it up one day and start reading it. I've just been a bit distracted by other things lately. So that's very exciting. And the last thing I have was a gift from my girlfriend for my birthday, and that is The Making of Empire Strikes Back by J.W. Rinsler. I've got the other two just up here, so it fits in there very nicely. These are just absolutely amazing books. You think you know everything about Star Wars, you don't until after you've read these. They're just absolutely mind-blowing, just some of the facts and bits of information that went into making these films. So much just backstories and bits and pieces, so much information. It's insane. Really nice set out series of books, so I definitely recommend getting onto them. They're not cheap, but worth every cent if you ask me. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's just about it, guys. I'll leave it with you. I'll have videos up before we start getting to Christmas time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Till my next video. May the Force be with you. See you guys.